Hello everyone, and my name is Andre, and today we are back with some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, this time episode 46, Melvin. So, I wanted to apologize, obviously, for the heavy topics that I discussed last episode. I'm not really a person that shares a lot, but I was reaching a point in that I had to. I was kind of suffocating, you know what I'm saying? And it was a bit difficult. It was a bit hard for me, you know. So I'm better today. And you know, yesterday, that's when I recorded the episode that you'll see tomorrow. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode that went today. It's a bit older. You guys can tell from the facial hair, obviously, and the hair itself, which has changed again. Today I couldn't be bothered, but what I wanted to say is that I wish to apologize, and I know you guys are tired of hearing me say the word apology. Unfortunately, I am a very apologetic person, I guess, but I wanted to apologize if the reactions for a while can be or might be a bit lackluster because of my current condition. That is all. Like, I will try to come into these and like have a cheery and more cheery personality, which is what I'm more used to from myself. But you know, for now, I'm going to ease back into this. So I might not, in the beginning, I might not be as have as much of a reaction as one might hope. And also to tell me what you guys have been thinking of the music and the stuff. I've been experimenting. I have like a library of remixes that I can use. But basically what I want to know regarding that in general is the following. I'm curious to see if you guys want just on long breaks in which there's just me talking like this, because this will have music, this section. Or even if in the small breaks, if I talk a little bit for like half a minute or something, if you guys would want those to be also filled with the song. Because the first video that went up today, the first video where I'm trying that, I forgot to ask that there. The first video I went today, I chose like only the long breaks to put the music on, instead of the shorter ones as well, because I thought it wasn't going to fit as well. But what I could do is maybe, you know, get different songs for different moments, and one for more shorter, more quick, like conversations, and one for longer conversations and stuff like that, and alternate between a set number of songs in between all these segments. It's an idea, but I wanted you guys to tell me. The song that I utilize is obviously Pokémon Primal Dialga from Mystery Dungeon. It's an amazing song, and the artist who did that is absolutely fantastic. And I'm so glad that he allows like people to utilize that content on their videos, because it's just amazing. He's so talented. The remix is so good. It jumped to be probably one of my favorite iterations of that music. It's really a beautiful song in my opinion. It has some movement, it has some beauty in the notes, and I particularly am very fond of it. So I wanted to use it when I discovered it, and so I tried it. So you guys do tell me in the comments below what you guys thought. But without any further ado, let's begin. Guys, as always, please don't forget to support Little Kuriboh. Links are in the description below, and if you don't mind, please don't forget to like and subscribe and share it with your friends and all that good stuff. It really does mean a lot to me. It really helps this channel grow a lot. And hey, we're almost at 100 subscribers, so we'll have to do like a subscriber special. Yay! Yay! My point is, hopefully, you know, we can get to 200 before December. Come on, it's like 8 subscribers. Are you guys telling me that one of you, because I know some people are not subscribed, are you really telling me that you can't subscribe to support a small, poor channel? Subscriber for the poor channel. That's basically it. Also, don't forget to follow me on social media at YT. I am going to start posting more. That is a promise. That's why I actually changed the video schedule, so that I can post more, because when I used to post previously, it would be too late for me to do some postings and stuff like that. So yeah, and I also want to apologize not answering any of the comments. I have read them, but I haven't answered any of them. But you know, guys, never forget that I always read the comments, even if I don't say anything. I read all of them, and I make sure. And there's also a funny story. There's this guy that comments, Blue Tune, if I'm not mistaken. He always has a lot of interesting stuff to say. I really like his comments, because they are always very well put together. You know, you can tell that he takes time and effort into writing what he does, but they always get flagged for spam because they are so long, they always get flagged for spam. So every once in a while I need to check the comment section to see if there's like a comment that was flagged by YouTube, so that I can enable that guy, because poor guy, you know, he has some interesting thoughts, and I want you guys to be able to read his thoughts, and I personally like to read them as well. So you know, when that happens, you know, the guy gets flagged and I'm like, poor guy. So, you know, Bluetooth, if sometimes you don't see your comments, this is why, you know, it auto flags you. You're the only one that does this, unless it's like a more like kind of, you know, spammy, like one of those link stuff that sometimes appear, or like a really mean, like hateful comment or something like that. And those are also blocked. But in general, like it's only from non bad comments. You're the only one who goes through that. So yeah, but keep doing it. I'll take your comments out of there, because they don't belong there, definitely. Let's begin. I like that a lot. When I was in cinema school and film school, whatever you want to call it, in editing, we actually had a job, a paper, not a paper, like it was an exercise. Exercise is the right word, in which we had a particularly, I don't know what the word would be to describe this type of music, but they are like more new age kind of just sounds, you know? It's like they don't really have a beat, they don't really have anything of substance. They are like sounds that, you know, are put together, and it's a genre of music. And our job as editors was to find footage and create something that suited that music. So what I did, I think in the beginning it was the song I chose. I was going to do the 4 elements, Avatar style, so it would be people dancing with said elements. So fire dancers, water dancers, people that dance in the water, in which the water rises and stuff like that. People that dance in the dirt and stuff like that. It was getting difficult to find this, and for the final performance I wanted like those dancers with the threads. Unfortunately, none of the footage I could find really fit together, so if I'm not mistaken, the end result ended up being fire dancers. I didn't get a good grade. I think I got like, in our school system, it goes from 1 to 20. 20 being obviously the best grade you can get. It's the equivalent to, you know, Americans A or A+, or something along those lines. So A+, right? A+ is the highest grade you can get in a school. So it's the equivalent to your A+. So I got along the lines of a 13, I guess. I think I got 13 out of 20. Which was so sad. I legitimately, I'm gonna be honest, like, I know it was not the best thing ever made, but considering the song, I thought it was particularly nice. maybe I'm wrong. If you guys would like it, like, I'll gladly put it here on YouTube so that you guys can enjoy it. So if you're curious to see that video and know what I'm talking about, like, I'll post it if you guys want to. So in the comments below, tell me if you want to see the mess that is I.
You can't win, Melvin. If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Bull crap! If I strike you down, you'll be as dead as Naruto the Abridged Series!
Yes, but with me gone, you'll have my fangirls to deal with.
Perhaps we should settle things a little more traditionally, with a children's card game. But not just any children.
I like that sequence. I like that he's taking chances and utilizing other stuff, other material, because this is clearly like... This seems to be fan-made. I believe, I would even argue that this is probably something that... Either it's like the guys at Team 4-Star that helped them out with this, doing this particular thing, because you have like this Sith Lord kind of thing, or it could also be that he saw this online previously and asked the person to utilize it, and that's why he, in the previous episode, did the whole lightsaber thing. That could also be a possibility, but this shows a lot of stuff. This shows resourcefulness out of Korevos' ability, because you know, being resourceful is one of the most important things that you get as a producer. You need to be able to get what is necessary for your production. You need to ensure that you have all the rights and all that stuff, and that everyone gets what they need when they need it, and that everything is done in time. It's a pain in the ass, and if you want to be a producer, let me tell you, you will need patience. You will need because you'll scream with people. I've done it. Like, I have stories of me doing production and being like director of production, and people, I sometimes I even thought they did it on purpose just to piss me off, because, you know, at the end of the day, I had once like someone that was incontactable, that was, you know, I was unable to get in touch with for a week, and I needed that guy so much. Like, he apologized, and he's a cool dude, don't get me wrong, but it was terrible. And as a producer, like, this is how the things you'll be dealing with daily, you know, people missing timelines and having to rearrange everything and doing new schedules, and oh no, he's sick, and now you have to rearrange for a replacement or something along those lines for that audio assistant that suddenly got sick. And it can be so painful, trust me guys. It's not something that I recommend unless you like it. It's not a job that it's particularly fun to do, but you know, I do enjoy screaming at people, so you know, I just now realized that I still have my glasses on, and they're not even washed. Oh well, fuck it, you know. But let's continue. I'm sorry about that.
Children's card game. A shadow children's card game.
Ooh.
God,
This is a bit too
is that
loud.
really how I used to talk back in season 1? I must have sounded like a total wanker.
Yes, you did. You sounded exactly like a wanker.
I was being rhetorical, Marek.
A rhetorical wanker, but
So I still, obviously, you know, you guys haven't seen tomorrow's episode, so I still don't know how that Marek got there. Just FYI, I'm not going to pretend that I understand it now, or yet, or something along those lines. You see, the animation inconsistencies actually bother me, because sometimes the eye is bigger, sometimes it's smaller, sometimes the iris is bigger, sometimes it's smaller, sometimes it's brighter, sometimes it's not. In general, the scene is very particularly well drawn. And you could argue that the reason why it's not shining as bright is because of the shadowy stuff. Because we see it like here, we can see that it goes through his face, but it's still not really well represented. Like here, you barely see, and
before we begin this,
it doesn't move, you know, it doesn't move at all. So obviously there's less light, I guess, which would mean that it would shine even brighter, but this mist, dark mist stuff, like if you show it like going through a little bit on the mouth and the nose and something like here and here. Like I could see this happening, but it just doesn't make sense. And again, inconsistencies like this, I know it's end drawn, so it's bound to happen, but it kind of bothers me.
Duel to the death. I have just one question.
But it's well drawn regardless of that.
Could I get a hug?
I'm not going to hug you.
Maybe we should hug him, Bakura. I mean, he seems like an okay guy.
Marek, that's your evil alter ego. He killed your father and made your life a living hell, remember?
Well, his father made his life a living hell.
Hug him.
I'm not bloody hugging him.
Fine. Don't hug
See,
me.
it's brighter now.
Makes
Oh, I
little
don't like that.
difference. Once I beat you, your show will be cancelled faster than you can say created by Joss Whedon.
I'll be damned if this show is going to be cancelled before I get the screen time I was promised in my bloody contract.
Then face me, Florence.
I like this. I like this. This particular scene is very interesting. Because again, it gives you all you need to know about this Marek. This close-up, it's what? Is it kind of fisheye close-up? I'm not sure. But this close-up just really... It's because of the hair, and I'm going to explain what this gives you. This gives you the feeling that he's bigger than the world. It's like he's embracing, it's like the hair, it's going to grab you onto the screen. It's very, very interesting. Obviously, the veins. Veins always give a notion of angry or violence because it's associated with, fist fighting and stuff like that. So because of that, there's always a little bit of that included in these things. And in general, just the image points you towards Marek, everything is towards the center of the image with this demonic mouth. And then you look at the eyes that are also very demonic. And then you look at the hair also is expanding and stuff like that. So I think this is a really well drawn shot.
Face me, Florence, and suffer the wrath of the Egyptian gods.
Yeah, no, the
I get it.
inconsistencies.
You was implying that you wanted me to sleep with
No,
you.
really.
Ha! That is pretty funny. After all, I'm way out of your league.
Marek, Yugi, what are you doing in my soul room?
I got bored, came to visit. Hey, do you have Nintendo in here?
Yugi, this room is the manifestation of my inner turmoil. My eternal quest to unravel the truth behind my mysterious past.
So what, you don't have Nintendo?
No, Yugi,
No.
I don't have Nintendo.
Your soul is lame.
I don't know why you're so hell-bent on saving.
That was not necessary. That scene, unless that scene comes back. Let me just quickly... I don't think that scene comes back. That was not necessary.
Your series, Florence. After all, you could always go beyond that spin-off show. What was it called again? Zork and Pals?
Yes, well, I'm afraid that show was already cancelled a few
No.
months back.
What happened to Zork?
He got himself a job on a new series, The Sweet Life of Zork and Cody.
Well, it seems our hotel is being visited by a very special VIP guest. Zach, Cody, I want you both on your best behavior.
Don't worry, Mr. Mosby. We promise we won't do anything bad.
That's right. We'll be good little boys.
Come on, Zork. Let's go play a practical joke on that VIP guest Mr. Mosby was talking about.
Hooray! I love practical jokes.
Okay, when he comes around the corner, we jump out and scare him.
Got it.
Wait for it. Now! Oh my god, I'm burning!
Hooray! I love practical jokes.
Holy sh! I think he's dead.
Stay tuned.
And that's
for our
the best
cameo
joke of
on
them all.
Hannah Montana.
Holy sh! I think she's dead. Hey, Bakura, guess who I am? Oh, Bakura, you must believe in the heart of the cards because I am the pharaoh. Ooh.
Yes, Marek, very amusing.
Ooh, Yugi, you must summon the Celtic Guardian. The fate of the world depends on it.
Thank you, Marek, that's quite enough of
The
it.
Celtic Guardian, Yugi. It is your destiny.
Sometimes I wonder which Marek I despise more.
Hug?
No hug!
Yugi, you should totally hug him.
Shut up! Please, both of you just shut up!
Yugi, I just woke up in Bakora's room and Whoa, back
What?
up. You were sleeping in Bakora's room? And here I thought you had class, Taya. Actually, that's a lie. I never thought that. Yugi, this is serious. Bakora's missing. And you woke me up because? It means his room is free. We can totally party in there. Damn, Skippy, we can.
And now, Mega Ultra Chicken.
That's right, Mega Ultra Chicken.
Stay on target.
Oh, bollocks.
Stay on target.
I believe we're royally screwed.
Stay on friggin' target.
What could I possibly use to defeat an Egyptian god card?
Oh, the Celtic Guardian.
That's not gonna work.
I don't have the bloody Celtic Guardian! How the bloody hell am I supposed to use a bloody card I don't bloody have? And even if I did bloody have it, how would it work against a bloody Egyptian god?
Because the fate of the world
Depends on it.
Aibo.
What the bloody hell does Aibo mean?
I think it's Japanese for gay.
If you're done fighting with your girlfriend, we have a card game to finish.
He's not my girlfriend!
You tell him, honey.
Now I shall use Mega Ultra Chicken's secret ability that I just this second made up to convert my life points into attack points, merging me with the beast itself. Prepare yourselves to become part of internet obscurity. Say hi to the Juggernaut from me.
Don't worry, but
I like that.
This is
That
the part
scene
where
was
Yugi
particularly
shows up and
nice.
Saves everybody from certain damnation. Any minute now.
Marek's this Melvin's design in a lot of the scenes have really showcased his disturbed, demonic, and unbalanced nature, which is really good. A lot of these stuff, you obviously can always showcase them by actions, but it's always very nice where you have the clues to the personality written in the design of the character. A lot of the stuff that you see on screen, it's never really done just because, like, even clothing and stuff like that can really tell you a lot about a person's personality. And if you know how to analyze it, you can get to that conclusion with very easily. So obviously in here, like, I'm not an expert in fashion personally, so I don't know, anything about analysis of fashion and what it would define, how it would define the characters. But the way I've always seen it, Bakura is always way more neatly dressed, whilst evil Bakura always has the more like punkish turtle, raised. I don't know how this is called, and which is considered to be more badass and more hardcore. You had, obviously, you also had Marek's, the whole, you have the choker, the earrings, all of that good stuff, really shows you that he's like edgy and stuff like that. Because that's how we perceive some of these things. The other interpretation is also, homosexuality. That's a more the meaning and a more stereotypical definition, which is not really necessarily correct.
Party time! You know, Taya, I can't help but think I should be doing something very important right now. Yeah, it's called making out, preferably with me.
So much for that. Still, it was a good show while it lasted. Remember that one time when I said, I don't care? Hilarious.
Yeah, I suppose there's only one thing left to do.
Right. Do 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 do
when the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see.
Light we'll see, light we'll see.
No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be
I won't.
afraid. Just so long as you stand by me.
Stand by me.
Stand by.
I want to see that face again. Jesus Christ. This is really well drawn.
Stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand
Nice, I like that as well.
Stand by me. Stand by.
Hear that, Florence? That's the sound of the fourth wall collapsing. Any final remarks before your series concludes?
Just the one. Tell my fangirls I love them.
Hey,
Again,
Hurry.
this is the second time, and I don't get it. This is the second time that Bakura is technically defeated and killed. Or at least the spirit of the Millennium Ring. But he still comes back. I don't get why. So, yeah.
Bo, where's the new episode?
Taya, did you hear something just now?
The only thing I can hear is the sound of you not making out with me.
Go
I don't know,
Snapper.
It sounded kind of like our show being...
If the sky
Thank you for watching Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged Series.
should tumble and
Starring,
and the
in order of appearance,
mountains should crumble.
Little Kuriboh, Yugimoto, Little Kuriboh, True Wheeler, Little Kuriboh, Tristan Taylor, Little Kuriboh, Take Partner, Little Kuriboh, Setagaiba, Little Kuriboh, Grandpa, Little Kuriboh, Yami, Little Kuriboh, Mokuma, Little Kuriboh, Pegasus, Little Kuriboh, Bakura, Little Kuriboh, Rex, Raptor, Little Kuriboh, Weevil, Wonderwood, Little Kuriboh, Serenity, Little Kuriboh, Hair Guy, Little Kuriboh, May Valentine, Little Kuriboh, Big Little Kuriboh, Mako Tsunami, Little Kuriboh, Pink Shirt Guy, Little Kuriboh, Kaiba Ghost, Little Kuriboh, Panic, Little Kuriboh, Flawless, Little Kuriboh, Sorg, Little Kuriboh, Kirkay, Little Kuriboh, Bandit Keith, Little Kuriboh, Zombie Boy, Little Kuriboh, Sis, Little Kuriboh, Zygor, Little Kuriboh, Paradox, Little Kuriboh, Shadi, Shafty, Rebecca Hawkins. What? Little Kuriboh, sorry. Zack and Cody themselves say. Takahaka 101, that's Nafa.
Gentlemen, everything is going forward as planned. Now that Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged has been cancelled, we can proceed with Phase 2, the complete and total domination of the worldwide media network by 4Kids Entertainment. But first, we must decide how to
I
deal with
knew
Yugi and
it.
his friends.
Death by drowning.
Death by robot.
Death by justice.
Death by bad publicity.
Death by penguins.
All of these are very good ideas. Good ideas indeed, except for yours, Crumb. That was dumb and so are you.
Oh.
But I have something even better in mind. Who's the green-haired, rich, spoiled brat screwing the rules now, Seto?
Lovely. Lovely indeed. That confirmed my suspicions that obviously that arc with Seto's brother was going to be a 4Kids versus Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm so excited to see how the original story unfolds. Yeah, I'm just really happy that that's what they're doing. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to like and subscribe and share it with your friends and all that good stuff. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!